Happy December 9th. Look what we got last night. It's just a dusting. I don't think there's probably not even an inch out there, but it's white. Yay! And it is about, oh, how cold? 23 degrees. Not crazy. Perfect for a snowfall though. And it is Saturday at about, it's just before 9, just a few minutes before 9 o'clock. I am ready to, not quite ready to head out for work. I'm dressed and everything like that, but I still have to eat something. And I start work at 10. Ooh, I love this one. This is Potions. I've worked with this one too, actually. This was one of the minis in the Myriad of Minis set. I made that cowl. I should show that to you at some point because it's all Bumblebee Acres yarn as well. That's one of their patterns. So yeah, it was a Harry Potter set with like 6 colors, something like that. 5 colors, I'm not sure. But Potions was one of them, and I really like this. Again, we're kind of tying in the green theme and the Slytherin Snape type of thing, you know, potions, Snape teaches potions. The last 2 minis, if you haven't watched before, that I opened were Chamber of Secrets and Salazar Slytherin. So, and then Potions is coming after that. So I think that's perfect. It's snowing again, you guys. You can barely see it, but it's there. Yay! Home again, home again. It's, what time is it? Almost 20 to 5. I just got home from work. We had a somewhat slow day, but what are you gonna do? Those happen. Yesterday was insanely busy, so to have a slow day today in the stores, kind of fine. We did have some customers, just not like a ton. But anyway, yeah, I got home. I got my sample finished today. I got a blog post up on the Knit Circus website, so that's pretty cool. It's all about last minute gifts, and one of the last minute knitted gifts that you can knit that I talked about is this hat. Yay! So this, if you guys watch my podcast, this is called the Bluff Top hat. You can't really see it all that well because I'm probably in terrible lighting. Oh, there we go. A little better. So this is a hat that I designed last year, and it's a moss stitch, a double moss stitch, and what else? It's somewhat slouchy, but not like terrible, and it's got a cute pom-pom on the top. It's knit out of worsted weight yarn. It goes super, super quick. This is the hat that I started last night. I started yesterday, and I finished it today. And I worked on it a lot last night, but I just had to do like the decreases today, and I wanted to take pictures of it for the blog post, which is why I finished that at work. And I got that blog post up, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, if you're interested in knitting one, again, it's called the Bluff Top hat, and it's up on Ravelry. I decided to make homemade pizza tonight because it is one of my favorite things, and it's so easy to make, but I have to get the dough going now because the dough that I make has to rise. It really only takes about half an hour, 40 minutes, depending on how warm the room is. Right now our apartment is not very warm, so it might take a little bit longer than that. Pizza is one of my favorite things to make. I grew up helping my mom make pizza. Homemade pizza was one of like my favorite dinners growing up, of course, as a child. And I always loved helping her make the dough and knead it, and yeah, it was always really fun. And then as I got older, it kind of, not that I took over, but if she had had a long day at work or wasn't going to get home late, it was one of the dinners, you know, that I could definitely make for our family, for me and my stepdad and my mom and my sister. And yeah, it's just so yummy, and it's like comfort food to me. So I'm just getting the oil in there. I do a very, very simple crust. It's flour, yeast, oil, warm water. I mix it together and I knead it, and that's pretty much it. I had to take my engagement ring off for this part of it because I really don't want to have to clean it with, it'll have dough all over it if I keep it on. So I'm just kneading the dough, getting the yeast to start to rise. This is the fun part. You can get all your frustration out. It doesn't really need to be kneaded that long. There are some breads and biscuits and things that need like 2 to 10 minutes of kneading that I've made before. This really just needs a good like 25 seconds, 30 seconds, so that's pretty good. Oh. Done, and it smells amazing. Look at that bubbly deliciousness. Oh my gosh. Oh, I should use a hot pad. That would help. So this pizza is pretty simple. Oh, it's heavy. It's my homemade crust. It's a canned, a jar of like tomato sauce. I think I used ragu this time because as much as I would love to say my pizza sauce is homemade too, I can't. Not yet anyway. I don't do much canning as of yet. I use the excuse that I live in an apartment, but I know that plenty of people can while they live in an apartment. But anyway, so it's just the crust, simple plain tomato sauce. It's like a not spiced. What am I trying to say? It's a jar of pizza sauce, tomato pizza sauce. I put fresh garlic on it because that is my favorite thing in the entire world. And I literally like crush heads of garlic or cloves of garlic and like sprinkle them all over the pizza. There's 3 cloves of garlic right now on that pizza, and that's actually kind of light. I was debating on whether or not to do a 4th one, but the 4th one was that big, and I thought maybe that'd be overkill. Although, I don't know, you can never have too much garlic. It's so good. And then it's just mozzarella cheese. And the garlic and mozzarella cheese kind of kind of cook together, and oh, it's just so good. So that is my favorite pizza, is a garlic cheese pizza. At least my favorite pizza at home. When I'm at like an actual pizza place, getting something a little more, not exotic, but just like with a little more toppings on it, is always fun because I kind of tend to do plainer ones here at home. I'm incredibly late to the party, but I just started watching Ellie of Skein Knits, her Vlogmas episodes, because while I'm knitting, usually I watch podcasts, and I've run out of podcasts to watch. Not that I've run out, I've run out of the ones that I usually watch and keep up with. And I've watched their vlogs and everything like that. I've been having a lot of knitting time in the evenings lately, so yeah, that's what I do. So I saw that Ellie was doing Vlogmas, and I was just really curious. I hear so much about her and her podcast, so I thought I'd give it a try, and I love it. She is sweet and funny, and she lives in London, but she's from Norway, so that's pretty cool. And she's a fabulous knitter. I really like getting to know her through her Vlogmas. I think that's really cool, and then maybe I'll start watching her podcast regularly. I don't know if I'll go back and watch like all of her back episodes, because she has like 50 some, but honestly, like, if watching podcasts is what I do like every night instead of, watching regular TV, then I'll probably have time eventually to go back and watch those, so we'll see. I'm also working on my mom's Christmas present. I don't think that she watches this, but Mom, if you do, close your eyes for a second. Knitting her this big, squishy, cozy wool blanket. This is out of Cascade Magnum. I've shown this on the podcast a couple of times, but it has grown. I figured tonight I should crack on with this because I have to have it ready for Christmas Day, while some of the other projects I don't have to have done until after Christmas. So, yeah, this is getting worked on a bit. I feel like I've gotten quite a bit done today. It might be because I'm knitting my mom's blanket in like super chunky yarn. So it does feel like you can see your progress really, really quickly. So I do feel good about that, though. I hadn't picked it up in a few weeks, and it's getting closer to Christmas, so I was kind of, not that I was getting worried, but it was sort of nagging me. It was in the back of my mind that I had to finish that. I at least had to work on it again. And now I did. So I'm kind of hoping to get it done in the next couple of days. I think I can. I have to knit a little bit more length on it, and then I want to do an applied I-cord edging just to kind of keep it, give it a finishing touch to it. I might try blocking it though before that, and I don't know. It's 100% wool. It's a single ply. I want it to get a little bit more drape, and yet I'm afraid to soak it completely. If I soak it with the like size that it is, I don't know. I don't want it to grow like exponentially. I want it to grow a little bit, so I'm not really sure what the answer is. I might just get it slightly damp, figure out a way to do that, and then yeah, I just don't want it to get soaking wet. It would take like 3 weeks to dry. It'll be Christmas time and it'll still be damp, and then B, it's just gonna grow like crazy when I pull it out of that water. So I will try and think of a way to just get it damp so that I can I want it to loosen up a little bit, but again, like I said, I don't want it to grow, become 4 times the size it is now. Anyway, but yeah, it's getting on to about 8 o'clock, and I am still going to be doing some knitting, but I thought I would maybe stop this for tonight and get it edited and uploaded. I can almost guarantee that there won't be a Vlogmas uploaded tomorrow night, just because we're going to be at my Oma's probably until late-ish. They live about an hour away, so by the time we eat and visit and everything, we're getting there tomorrow afternoon, but dinner is not going to be until like 7 or 7:30. So yeah, I'm gonna do a lot of filming, don't worry. I'm going to get some footage. Hopefully my family members will be understanding that I want to get a little bit of footage of our time together. And yeah, I'm excited to share that with you. I'm excited to go there tomorrow. It's when I'm with my family, that is when it truly feels like Christmas. The lights and the snow and all of that, the Christmas tree, that definitely is Christmas to me. But getting together with everyone, sharing our traditions, being with people who, understand where these things are coming from, where these special traditions are coming from, that's really cool. So when I'm with them, when we're together, that's when it's going to really start feeling like Christmas. So we're going to celebrate the first snow with our duck dinner, and this is just the beginning of the Christmas celebrations, don't you worry. There's plenty more to come. But yeah, don't expect a Vlogmas uploaded tomorrow night, but I will get something uploaded Monday. And I think I'm going to be able to film a podcast either tomorrow morning or Monday at some point. So keep an eye out for that too. All right, guys, I hope you had a fantastic Saturday and are having a great, well, by the time you see this, it'll probably be Sunday morning. So have a great Sunday, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly.